Hi guys and welcome back to the show. Today we finish our backyard art project, so let's not waste any more time and get right down to this. Where we left you guys last time, we had just finished gluing the mitered frame together. Luke, I am Nomad Makes. Since the frame is made from scrap wood, there are many holes and defects that needs to be filled. I wanted to try this chemical wood as a filler, and man, reading the label, this is some nasty stuff and a lot of PPE was needed. If you know what the difference between normal one component wood filler and this is, and the different uses for them, please let me know, because I'd rather not use this stuff again. Guys, I gotta tell you, this MFT was a lot of work, but it is a really helpful tool, and together with these clamps I use it all the time. This was a perfect job for my Spline Jig and 6mm CMT grooving blade. It is quite prone to tear out, so if you want to avoid that, use a backing block for these kind of cuts. This jig is a super simple construction, a faceplate that holds the supports and then a saddle to straddle the fence. The splines were thicknessed under strict supervision. The footage in this video was shot last fall before I bought my bandsaw, and here you see an example of how you can get by in woodworking with simple tools. Of course the bandsaw is more enjoyable to use, but this upside down jig table saw thingamajig got the job done as well. Me and Baby Vader stuck the splines to the frame using the force and plenty of wood glue rated for outdoor use. I used my Japanese pulsar to flush cut the splines. Since the teeth doesn't flare out on this kind of saw, they are very good for this application. I gently press the blade towards the workpiece with the offhand to help keep the cut flush, but not mar the face of the workpiece. I've sharpened these chisels so that they can split the atom, and using sideways cut with a wide chisel is a real nice way to adjust the face grain like this. There were some knots in the frame and I wanted to try this knotting solution. After trying it out, I think it is basically liquid latex. If you know, please let me know in the comments below. And again, since this piece will live outside in a Bergen backyard, I decided to prime it with some Jotun visir. It is a little bit sad to paint over those splines. I think they looked really great. Well, I've got plenty of opportunities to make more splined miter joints. At my local paint shop you can buy samples of the color you want. This is great for small projects, and I believe this was some leftovers after a lean-to I made outside the entrance to the workshop. Because I don't want the frame to warp, I paint the inside as well on the first layer. To see how the surface will look when using a foam roller, I took the opportunity to test this out now, as I may be painting some furniture using foam rollers in the future. You get a little bit of texture on the surface, so not as good as spraying, but way better than using normal rollers and the roller rash you get from them. I've got no idea what this process is in English, but we put the tile grout between the tiles and trying not to get anything between the tiles and the frame. I used silicone on the edges since it is flexible and the frame being wood may move a bit while the tiles don't. If I remember correctly, this may be one of the last times you see the DeWALT DWE7485 in my videos. I believe all my remaining footage was shot after I bought the Laguna Fusion 3. The first angle on the French cleats made the frame gape a bit in the bottom, so I gave it an adjustment and it hung perfectly after that. But again, that is it for today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video series. If you did, please remember to leave a thumbs up. If this is your first visit to my channel, please consider subscribing. Should you want to support me, you'll find a Patreon link and affiliate links to products I use and recommend below. If you don't feel like that, you can help by telling your friends about the channel on your social media of choice. Cheers, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.